Okay, dilemma number 4. I am feeling behind in life in comparison to my friends. I am 26 years old and moved from a smaller town to Berlin for my master's and stuck around. I now work in Berlin and I'm just living my best life. That's amazing. However, whenever I see my girlfriends again from home, I can't help feeling behind in life. While I'm still renting my Berlin flat with my flatmate, I'm still single and go clubbing every Saturday. My friends from home are getting married, getting babies, and buying their first home. I feel like they have it all figured out while I'm still trying to figure my life out. While I really do love my life in Berlin, I can't help feeling behind in life in comparison to my friends from home, and it makes me feel very insecure. How do I overcome this feeling?
Wow, I can relate to this.
Me too. Me too. I feel like I hear myself speaking.
Yeah, we've said this before, haven't we? I think
I even said this to you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and we had a conversation about we honestly, I don't even like to open my Facebook app anymore because that's where I'm friends with all the people from home, and you just see. To be fair, I don't agree that it makes me feel behind, but it is a bit alarming where I'm like, geez. Like she's having a baby right now? Yeah, like she bought a house? Yeah. Like she's married? Like wow. Yeah. You know? But I don't view it as being behind. I think that's not the right way to look at it because we chose, it's normally when you're in a city living environment usually, right? That this situation happens. Yeah. We chose to be city girls and I absolutely love, I'm a city girl to the core. Like I love it. Same. And when I want to settle down, I will. Right now, I don't want to. And I don't view that as being behind. Like, I'm actually putting myself first and doing the things I want to do until I'm ready to do that part of my life. Like, if my friends from school and her friends clearly from hometown want to get married and have kids and buy a house, that's what they want to do right now in life, then fine. Let them do it. And I'm happy for them. But that's not what I want to do right now. Yeah. Not yet. And I'll get there.
And vice versa. They might look at you and be like, oh my God, I wish
100%
I could be living in Berlin right now. I wish I could go clubbing. Mm-hmm. But maybe,
oh my God, look at her.
Or maybe the other way around. Like maybe they look at you and they are like, no, I would never want to live in a city. Like city life is not for me.
There'll definitely be both.
Like, I like my life as it is. I want to settle down. I want to have a baby. Like amazing. Yeah. Great. Both are amazing scenarios. It depends from person to person. Exactly. It depends of your personal preferences and whatever you want.
So I would say as long as you're doing what you want to do, like if you really want to be in Dublin? No,
Berlin.
If you really want to be in Berlin, like that's really what you want to be doing right now, then don't view it as being behind because actually that means you're in the right place at the right time doing what you want to do. Exactly. You couldn't be any more forward than you are. So as long as you're in Berlin and that's what you want to be doing right now, like that's where you want to be in life and that's fine. If you want to move back to your hometown, then you should move back to your hometown. As long as you're doing what you want to do at this moment in life, then perfect.
Exactly.
You're not behind.
I agree. Like everyone has their own timeline. Mm-hmm. No one is ahead of you or behind, or you're not behind or you're not ahead. Just like Millie said, as long as you want to do what you're doing, as long as you're doing what you want to do, you're on your own timeline.
Yeah, I agree. But I can relate to this as well a little bit. Like you sort of feel, I don't know, especially when a lot of people that you know are doing the same thing and like you're the kind of the odd one out. It's a little bit like, oh.
What I have is like back when I was 18, life seemed, there's something about mid-20s. When you're 16, life seems infinite. Mm-hmm. And when you hit 25, you're like, life is not infinite.
I agree. I've started to feel this more recently.
I'm like, I'm at a quarter of my life if I'm lucky enough to live this long.
Isn't it weird though? Because like 18 wasn't that long ago, to be honest.
18 wasn't that long ago, like, and life seems infinite.
The difference in our mindsets, like...
It's crazy.
It really is wild.
So like back when I was 18, I literally thought, oh, I am going to meet a guy... Time. Sorry?
I have so much time.
I have so much time. Now I feel like by the way, we still do. Yeah. Time seems to be short, but we still do.
It's just our brains playing games on
But no, like when I was 18, I thought I'm going to get married when I'm 24. I am going to have a baby when I'm 26 or 27. My second one when I'm 28, 29. Yeah. And like by the time I'm 30, I'm going to have it all figured out. I'm going to buy a house when I'm 28. Like... I'm sorry, like, where is my baby? Where is my house? Like, where is it? I'm also still living in the flat.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the same position.
I think the key is to not over plan, like how you think things are going to go, which is like, we all do it, because it never goes the way that you think it's going to go.
No, but then I look on Facebook to the girls I went to school with.
Yeah.
And they have the baby, they have the house, they have it all like how I planned it.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
It's very true.
I think it really depends.
It's only me. I'm still in the club on a Saturday night blacking out. Like, it is true.
I think it...
And I'm happy with it. I don't care. I wouldn't want a baby right now.
I think it has a lot to do with where you... it sounds weird, but where you live almost. Like, if you're in a city, like, city life is so different to rural living. Like, it just is.
It is.
It's...
Rent is more expensive, first of all, so how can I buy a house here?
And where are you going to put your baby? You know, like things like this.
In the dishwasher, maybe.
But you know, like, I'm sure, like, if I had stayed in my hometown, I probably wouldn't have a baby, but like, I might have a house.
I might have already bought my first apartment, maybe.
Yeah.
It would have been easier for me to, like, get a mortgage, because my mortgage would be smaller, because the prices are lower.
Exactly.
Prices in a big city are obviously higher, and it's
much different,
really hard
to
buy a house.
Yeah.
Like, you need to earn, like, a lot of money.
Especially with what's going on right now in the world, but anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so, girly, I'm feeling you, but don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
And also what I want to say, because she's still single, this is what I want to say. The moment you meet someone, things can go very quickly.
Yeah.
If you meet someone and you're like, this is the one for me, I see a future with him, things can go very quickly. You can have moved in within a year. You can get pregnant within 2 years. Like, especially at a later age, like, things go quicker. When you're 21, like, you date for 5 years and then get married. Yeah. I know a lot of people that are like 28, they meet a guy, they get married after a year and have a baby after a year and a half.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Yes.
And they're still married 10 years later.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very good marriage. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you know,
Yeah,
and things can really quickly change. Yeah, you're older, you're mature, you know what you want.
Yeah.
So honestly, you're doing well. Don't worry.
Yeah. But I can see it's like very easy to start thinking these things. Like, for sure. We all do it.
Yeah.
But don't view it as being behind, because you're not behind.
No, you're not behind at all. Exactly.
You're great, honey.
Exactly.